Okay, let's deep dive into the spreadsheet and let's see what we can do. Okay, in this spreadsheet, I have data like this. In first column, I have the list of regions, and in the second column, I have the list of sales. Now, if you would like to perform the sum operation and you would like to see what is the total sales, so it's very easy. So all you have to do is that um, total. I'm going to write a formula here is equal to sum. You can see once I start typing the functions, actually you can see the suggestions over here. Sum of, and you can see number one, number two, and so on. So I'm going to select all of these, the range, and let's close the bracket and let's enter. So this is how we can quickly calculate the sum for a specific range. Let's also look at how to perform the sum if we have the data in a table format. For example, I'm copying the same data over here and I'm going to insert a table. Insert. Let's copy this range. Insert and table. So this is the range. Okay, cool. So now this is the table format. Now you can see if I click on here, we are not able to see the option, the add-on called table, and whereas when we click over here, we can see a specific add-on called table. So table has so many advantages. If you're working on data, I strongly recommend you to convert it into a table. So the features of the table and the advantage I'm going to explain in my upcoming videos in this playlist. So please do watch all the videos. Let's see how we can how we can get the total of this one. So total so is equal to sum of, so I would like to have all this one. So you can see that here instead of the range you can see the table one and the sales. Okay, let's close this one and let's calculate. It is 1992, and if you click on the table you can see the table here and you can see the table name here. For example, if I convert this as Rajiv, and if you come here, if you can see the table name changed from table 1 to table 2. So whenever you have a specific data, so it's always advised to name the table as per your convenience, so that whenever you look at the table name, you can quickly identify what is this table name. Okay, we are talking about the sum. Let's stick back to the sum. Let's see how we can perform sum if. Okay, let's zoom in this one. Okay, I'm quickly going back to the sheet. I'm copying the data from here to here. Um, let's copy. Let's go to a different sheet. Let's paste it over here. For example, instead of calculating the total for all the regions, if you are interested to calculate it, the sum only for the south, let's see how we can do total for only south region. Let's see how we can do this one quickly. Let's zoom it is equal to sum if. So basically how if works, if for example, let's say we have two values, numerical 1, numerical 2. Okay, let's perform in the if condition. Let's say the num1 is 10, num1 num2 is 20. So if 10 greater than 20, so basically how it works, if the value, for example, let's say the value here is a, if a greater than 10, you perform this one, and not if a is not greater than 10, you perform this one, some other operation, something like that. Let's see, for example, sum if. Okay, so what I'm looking for, I'm looking for the range. If okay, this is the range, comma, and I'm specifically interested, you can see the range, this is the range. I'm specifically interested the criteria, I'm looking for north, and the sum range, this one. Okay, let's enter. It's 444. Let's see, so how much it is over there. So south, here it is 136, and again south 184, and again south 232. So if you calculate all of these, so we are calculating for, sorry, it's south, here I have mentioned north. south. Let's see, 552. So this value, it is matching with this value. So this is how you can quickly filter for a specific region. And let's take a quick look at some ifs. What exactly some ifs? Okay, so we are going to look at some ifs. So I'm deleting the data here. So okay, delete. So we are going to do some ifs. Okay, let's see. For example, let's assume that we are interested to calculate the sales for north and for north and for the dates 03 north, 03 and 04, the total sales. Okay, so this one, let's see how we can do. So is equal to sum ifs. So what is the difference between sum if and sum ifs? So in the sum ifs, actually you can add more conditions. Let's see how we can do here. Is equal to sum ifs, sorry. Okay, so what exactly we are trying to calculate? We are trying to calculate the sum. So let's do the sum over here. And then so what we are interested in the region, and the region is there in this column. So select the range, and the region we are interested is the north, right? And then we wanted to filter with the dates. So this is the date range, first one. Okay, so what we are looking, it should be greater than, it should be 3 and 4. So I'm gonna say that quotes, quotes, okay, greater than, equal to 03 January 2025. Okay, and comma, and less than or equal to 04. I mean, we are interested in third and fourth. So again, the range, this one, and less than or equal to 04 January 2025. Let's take a quick look at this one. Let's do this one. Oops. Let's change the format of this one. So to general. Okay, the total sales, it is showing 344. Let's see. So 148 here is the value, and 196 is the value. So the total 148, 196. So if we do the sum, it is 344, which these two are matching. So basically, what is the difference between the sum and the sum if and sum ifs is that, so in the sum if you can only enter one condition, whereas in the sum ifs you can have multiple conditions like this. So right now, what are all the conditions? So what we want to do here, filter the region with north. Okay, so this is the first condition that we added, first condition. And what is the second condition? So we are interested, look for dates which starts from 3rd January and ends with 4th January. So in this there are two conditions. So it should start from 3rd and it should ends with 4th. So what we did over here, if you look at the formula, so this is the range. So basically whatever the output you wanted to see, what you want the output, the sales. That's the reason we selected this range. And then first filter with the north. So first condition, it is there in the A column, so we selected the data and we are looking for north. And the second condition, look for dates which starts from 3rd January. So 3rd January, it is in the B column, so I selected the range, and greater than equal to 3rd January, and it should end with 4th January, so less than equal to 4th January. So this is how simple to perform and to use sum if and sum ifs condition. Thank you for watching this video. Please do watch the rest of the videos in this playlist. If you like my content, please do subscribe. Thank you for watching this video. I wish you a happy good day.